Hi everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. Welcome back to my channel. I should say welcome back to me too because I haven't been here in so long. The past 3 months I've been completely immersed in health issues, medical testing, etc., etc., just not feeling well. But then on top of that, I had the my first ever juried art show that occurred last weekend. If you've been following me, you know all this already, but I did have that last weekend. This is July 2nd, the start of the nice super long weekend. The art show is behind me, so I'm looking forward to getting back onto YouTube with more tutorials. I have to pay some attention to my shop. I haven't been putting anything new in there for a while. I do have 80 something items, so I wasn't too worried about that. But just looking forward to taking a breather and doing some fun stuff. Upcoming, I do have the last video in the craft show series that I was doing showing you all about my prep for the craft show. So the next video that I post will more than likely be actually showing my booth at the show. I'm going to tell you how I did, and I'm also going to outlay the exact cost of each item and show you what I purchased to prep for the show in case you're thinking of doing a craft or art show in the future. So that's coming up. Make sure you hit subscribe and the bell notification down below if you don't want to miss that, because I'm back with full force and tons of ideas. Very excited. So this is my first ever unboxing. This is another fun thing for me. This is the June box from Your Creative Studio. I just looked online. Today is July 2nd, and it appears as if the May, June, and July boxes, let me just double check that again. Yeah, May, June, and July boxes are sold out. She is now taking orders for the August box, which is approximately 28 US dollars. And one of the things that I liked when I looked at her webpage was that she has holiday and non-holiday boxes. Myself, being a Jehovah's Witness, I don't participate with holidays, so I really appreciate the fact that I can maybe get a December box and it's not all filled with Christmas. You might appreciate that too, or you might be a person who really likes the holiday themes. It's always nice to have a choice. So thank you, Amanda, for asking me to do this. I had seen these boxes. I had seen a couple of videos where people did an unboxing and really liked what I saw, but I wasn't really thinking outside the box, no pun intended. I was thinking, it seemed like most of the people that were doing these unboxings do journals and planners and stuff like that. And I do cards, junk journals, handmade books, and scrapbook mini albums. So I just kind of glanced at it, never really thought about it, and then when I started delving further into what her boxes hold, I thought, oh, this is perfect for junk journals. So I'm excited to see what's in here, and at the end, I'm going to use some of the stuff and make something junk journal related, so that'll be fun. So flip through to the end if you don't want to see the unboxing. And from what I could gather, each box is vintage and has a certain theme. So it'll be fun to see what the theme is. And so it's yourcreativestudio.com is the web page. She has a beautiful little card here and a thank you. So thank you, Amanda. I'm happy to do it. And I want to try to open it without damaging the packaging, because of course as junk journalists we will use every bit of this, right? So let me just open it up. It looks a lot bigger on YouTube than it is in real life. In real life it's about 9 inches by 7 inches, which is not bad. I'm not complaining. I just was surprised. At first I didn't realize what it was because I was expecting a bigger box, but okay, so let's pull out things one at a time. And this, Let me can get my card out of the way. This is, wow, really nice super long chain and a vintage looking pocket watch. Oh, with a dragonfly. I wonder if dragonfly is going to be the theme because the card had a dragonfly on it, and if it is, I am going to be beyond excited. And this opens, but I'm not sure how because I'm a dork. How does this open? Oh, there's something stuck in there. There we go. There was a little protective piece in there, and it works. How cute is that? I can totally see this. Quiet, Lily. Shh. We have somebody fixing our furnace today, so she doesn't like workmen. This is kind of a small book for an example, but I can totally see cutting this chain and using this as a dangle on the side of a spine. A working pocket watch on the side of a spine. That would look incredible. Isn't that a cutest little mini book that I recently found? Love it. Okay, stop getting distracted, Cindy. Okay, this is really cute and unexpected because it's really not journal related, but I love it. I'll definitely use it. Okay, we also have some cute little air mail envelopes. And these are about 4 inches wide, perfect for a junk journal. They're a nice quality paper. I like the paper. And they really open. They don't have any sticky here, but there's several of these in there. Very cute, and would definitely use those in a journal. A little mini coupon book. Made in China, so I'm not sure how much of this she actually makes and how much she curates from other shops. But a little mini cute coupon book, that's so cute. Oh, Lily. Lily, quiet. And these are like a really super thin, like almost like copy paper consistency. But and they're white on the background, but there's a whole stapled booklet of them. Definitely, we can use these in junk journals. I don't know why I never thought of your creative studio for junk journals. Why I thought it was just for, a stationary kind of box. This is a cling stamp, so you. And again, I don't know if you get a stamp in every subscription box, but you get one in the June one. Oh, and it is a dragonfly. Oh, is it a yes. It is a dragonfly on a beautiful flower. I really like that. And of course, the envelope, it's plain on one side, so we're keeping all the packaging. Let me try this. This is coming off a little bit. It's not quite on there all the way, but it's sticky enough where I can fix it. When you use cling stamps and they have these long skinny pieces, they're a little difficult to use because they do have a tendency to roll and not stay completely flat. So let's give this a try. I was going to put it in my block, but there's no stickiness on it. I don't know if this comes off. Wait a minute. I'm afraid to pull it apart. No, that doesn't come off. So we'll use it without an acrylic block. And I have a piece of vellum here. Let's see how this does. If I can find a black ink pad. I haven't cleaned up my studio since the art show frenzy. Hang on. Okie dokie. Whoops. Oh boy. I'm telling you. My hands are plenty tired. Let me clean up. can always put the block on the top. Carefully do this end because, as I said, those have a tendency to roll. Oh, that's very pretty. Very pretty. I love this image. I didn't do it. I would need to take more time. I'm kind of rushing a little bit, so it didn't completely. I'm going to have to put some sticky on the back of this so that I can put it on an acrylic block. But I love the image on that, and I love fireflies, or what are they? Dragonflies. Okay. Let me get some stuff out of the way here. All right, also we have some sticky notes. Now this does say Your Creative Studio on it, so I'm assuming that Amanda created these, which is very impressive. And these are super nice. Let's put one on one of the envelopes here. That would look really pretty. A nice journaling spot. Everything's sticking to me. So, and yep, there's a dragonfly on there. So dragonfly is the theme. Yay. Really like that. Can do a lot with that. You could also take this and fold it in half on the side of a page like this, and make a tab out of it, or do it like this and have it be a tuck spot. Isn't that pretty too? I like this shape. I have this shape in a die, and I use it a lot. So that's super pretty. Washi tape. Can never have too much washi tape. Oh, I cut into the envelope. Tried not to do that, but oh well. We'll definitely use this cute little envelope or something. And dragonflies. Oh, Amanda, this box is so pretty. It's just really speaking to me. I can think of all kinds of things. Beautiful dragonfly junk journal page that I would love to do. So, really pretty. Dragonflies with some vintage newsprint behind it. Really love that. And then what's this? So cute. This also says Made in China. This is a little, it looks like a little vintage notepad, perhaps. Yeah, it's all kinds of little mini images. Oh, tea time. I'm a heavy tea drinker. Tea and coffee related, but all in vintage tones. So very, very cute. I like this a lot. And I love the way it's made into a tiny little notebook. This says, oh, another stamp. Okay, let's see if I can open it without. I guess I'll do it this way. No, I mean, tearing it even worse that way. See? Oh, another dragonfly. Yay. That is really super pretty. I don't have anything like this in my stash. I have lots of flowers and landscaping type stamps, but no dragonflies. So I'm loving the theme. And then this is also made in China. And this is another little notepad. Oh, Scarlet, Gone with the Wind. And Margaret Mitchell, the author of Gone with the Wind, I'm pretty sure. Cool. Which Gone with the Wind has been banned now, so you can't, as far as I know, buy the books or the movies anymore because somebody felt it was racist. So this is actually maybe going to become a collector's item one of these days. Who knows? But I like this little and the it's kind of a copy paper consistency, which is nice, or thinness. Here we have stickers. Another made in China. Stickers. So you get, it looks like you get several of each. And it looks like they're white, not clear. Yep. White stickers. But they're a nice size. A lot of journaling, little journaling spots it looks like. That's cute. Oh, some teeny ones. Some vintage pocket watches and little birds, maps. Very nice. I don't normally use stickers, but that doesn't mean I won't. And since I don't use them a lot, then I don't have a lot in my stash. So these will be nice to have. And then these are clear stickers, and they're all dragonflies. Oh, the furnace guy is leaving, so, well, I'm having a hard time. There we go. These are nice little clear stickers. Oh, my dog just escaped and she's after the handyman. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I just had to run up 2 flights of stairs, and I didn't realize that the heat was on because the furnace guy was fixing the heater. So now, okay, I'm back. Okay, so these are pretty stickers. These are more the kind that I typically use, the clear ones, than these with the white backing. But I still like them both. And then, last but not least, we have some really pretty sheets of vellum with more dragonflies. And yeah, I'd like to know if she created these or curated, which one. They're very pretty. I will definitely use these. And then the paper that it comes in is stamped very nicely too. And you know us with junk journals, we love this kind of paper, so I will definitely use this. So for $28, you know, I think you get a lot, especially when you get something more substantial like this. I know because I do a lot of purchasing for my shop for supplies, and you know, it's usually much cheaper if you can buy a package like this from somebody who can get their items wholesale than if you go out. If you went out and bought every one of these individually, you would pay way more than $28. So I think this is definitely worth it, and there's a lot in here that you can add to your stash. So let me put this away, and then let's do something junk journal-y with this. Be right back. Okay, I kind of pushed everything a little bit to the side. I got out my 2 little baskets of bits and pieces. That's what I call these. It's just little baskets of pieces of fabric, little snippets of paper and other things, just little tiny pieces. So I have that, and then I have the Your Creative Studio products around me. And I went and got a piece of, reach it. My desk is not normally this messy. Got a piece of coffee stained paper, and let's just see what happens. Let's see. Okay. I think what I'll do first is take one of these. Yeah, the darker one, I think, will provide a nice contrast, and then I will tear it. And just to remind you, I've said this in other videos. I'm going to need my Tim Holtz vintage photo. When you're tearing and you want to make something look really old and ink it, tear towards you, because that gives you this white border. If you tear away from you, it does not give you that, you see. So I like to tear towards me, and I'm just gonna, oops, I went a little crazy there. Didn't quite mean to take such a chunk out of it. So you see now, when you ink it, that white that's showing, it takes up a lot of ink, and it kind of, if you used like a dark walnut color, it would even give you a sort of a burnt look to it. So I think I'm going to maybe put that on the side and create a little pocket perhaps. Let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just going to commit. Okay. And maybe we put a little something along the side here because that's a little too harsh. Sorry about my light. It's raining today, and this is as bright as I can get it, even with studio lights. It's very, very dark today. In my bits and bobs, I have, let's see, I don't want anything too white. I have this, I have this. That would look nice. Could do that. Could do this, something super, super messy down the side. I think I'll do this. See, this is where it would be fun to actually have you here with me so I could get a vote. I like opinions. Like, which one do you like? Whew, it's hot in here. Man, oh man, I don't know how long that heat was running. Oh, goodness, but it's July 2nd and we do not need the heat on. He left, so I think he left the heat running. I just went and turned it off. Okay, so we've got just a little bit of fabric there to add some texture. And you know what? I'm going to challenge myself to use one of these white toned stickers because it's not something I have in my stash. It's not something I would normally use. So I'm going to make a tag to stick out of here. And maybe I'll do something with that because that's kind of cool. Let's see. Maybe that would stick out of there. Yeah, let's do it. So, what I would probably do, well, what I will do, is take the backing off. You definitely have to have nails for these because there's no crease. I'm going to stick it to a piece of craft paper or cardstock. Around the corners. They're already rounded on the sticker, so I just want to get that cardstock to match. And then I'm going to try my vintage photo and just ink it up and get rid of that white. And do some heavier inking on the edges. And that doesn't look too bad, actually. So let's put that in there and then see if the same works with this cool little, where did I put these? Over here. This cool little hand holding the banner. I don't normally have fingernails, so, because I'm a piano player, but COVID, all my gigs were canceled, so I have fingernails for the first time in my life, so I can actually take the backing off these stickers. Oh. And let me fast forward over this part so you don't have to watch me cut. And let's go ahead and stick this down, or, oh, wait a minute. I have my bag of goodies here. I really like twine. But maybe not. Maybe a little piece of burlap behind this would be nice. Oops. It's only been a few days since the art show, so I'm super tired and really loopy. Really klutzy. Oh my gosh. Off camera, I just bent down to stick my headset in and came up and smashed my head on my desk. And I don't know. I'm just doing the stupidest things this week. I should probably just go to bed for a while until I'm done before I really hurt myself. Okay, I like that. So put some burlap under there. And you know what? I think I'll take a few of these strands out so that there's more of a messy edge. And the strands, believe it or not, go in my little bits and bobs basket here. You never know when you might need one. And then I'm going to use glue instead of my tape runner for this because it's going over fabric. It will stick on there better. Oops, you see? I mean, just total klutz. Oh. Now the glue is mixing with the ink pad that I dropped earlier. The black ink pad. Ah. And then I think, I don't want to overdo it, but I think just a little bit maybe we'll use the dragonfly, but not stamp it crisply on here. Let me take this out. I think what I'm going to do, sometimes I just put a little tape on there from my tape runner so that I can stick it to my acrylic block. Okay. Let's just ink this up a little bit. I definitely need more ink in this. It's not working today. Well, let's get, I don't want black though. Let me test this on a piece of, oh, actually, it doesn't look like anything on here, but it did very nicely on there. So, go figure. Oh my gosh, I need to go back to bed. This is really getting ridiculous. When I get like this, my husband says, "You make me so nervous," because I'm breaking things, I'm falling, I'm hurting myself. Let's have this guy sticking out of here a little bit. And very pretty. I don't want to overdo it. I'm not a person who likes super busy pages, but I'm just trying to show what you can do junk journal wise with this kit. So there, I think that's a really nice page. We'll stop there in terms of this one. But I also wanted to use an envelope and, or no, that's right, I've got this, the vellum, and it's got a blank spot there, but I could cover that over. So what if we did, and then there was this idea that I was telling you about earlier. So what if we did this, and that would cover that over. Could have it do that. I've gotta, I always really like to have different textures on my junk journal pages. So this is a piece of fabric trim, a piece of ribbon, I think it was. Could do that, or could put this on and have an envelope page. That would be nice. Let's do that. Let's decorate this envelope. Shifting gears. Alright. I'm not going to jump up right now for this, but they do make special tape runners for vellum so that the tape and the glue doesn't show through. I'm not going to get up and get that right now. I'm just going to use my glue stick so I don't have to pause the camera and all that. But just know that they have those available. Remember those little small tape runners that you can go like this? They have those for vellum. The glue stick might work in this case. Let's put this right on there, off-centered. I don't like to put things straight on. And then I was thinking we'd put this there, but maybe sticking off a little bit. Yes, I like that. Let's glue stick it down. Like I said, I really, really like this shape. If you have no other die in your arsenal, this is just one to have. And actually, why don't I go get it? I think it's a Thinlits die. I don't remember. Before I speak, let me just go get it. In case you're interested in having one that does this kind of shape. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the packaging. I have it on one of my magnet boards. So I don't know the name of it, but it was a nesting die. It came like this with um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes, and I use it a lot. So that's what it looks like. I'm sorry I can't give you more information. And then I also have this other one. This one embosses as well as cuts, and this one just cuts. So as you can tell, I really, really like this shape, and you can do a lot with it in terms of using it for an actual journal spot or making different tabs. You can have it pointed this way, you can point it the other way, you can put it at the top of your page. So it's a really super good shape to have. Let me just take this off and get our page here. And let's see, we can put it on like this, or we can take the envelope flap and wrap it around like this so that on this side you have something, you have a tuck spot too. So why don't we do that? So I'm just going to put, well, do I want to do that? Yeah, because this is wide enough that we could stick something in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So all I'm going to do is just put a thin bead of glue along here. And when I need a thin bead, I use my art glitter glue. Look, I can't even glue a straight line right now. Oh, Cindy, go to bed. I'm just so bored. When I haven't been doing the craft show, preparing for that, I have been in bed a lot over the past couple of months due to not feeling well. And I am so sick of being in bed and resting. I just do not make a good sick person. I got ink all over me. Okay. All right. Okay, we've got that. This needs, I think I was going to put this on there. Let's do that. Oh, we've got washi tape too. Completely forgot. See, so many goodies in this package, in this subscription box. And how fun is a subscription box, especially when you don't know what's going to be in it. And, it's like if you can afford it, do a little something for yourself, something that's going to inspire you. And especially where her boxes are themed. I really like that. I like themes, and it inspires you to sit down and create a project with it because everything goes together. You don't have to go out and pull out tons of your supplies because you can just use what you have right in this box. So we've got that. And let's, on this side, yeah, I actually kind of like that torn label. I'm just going to ink it so it's not stark white, and maybe maybe I do just a little bit of this washi tape on the edge in a messy way. Tear it. Too neat at the bottom. I should have torn it at the bottom too. A little bit of washi tape. Might as well use that little piece that I tore off. And I don't think that would stay in there. Looking through all my goodies. Let's use one of these little stickers. There. And then let's use the bigger stamp. And I'm just going to do it lightly. I didn't do very well on that. This is bowed and there's stuff under there, so I should have done a better job on that. There. You can't see it. It just looks like blobs, but you can tell that in real life you can tell that these are flowers and dragonflies, but it just kind of looks like dirty blobs on the camera, I see. Oh, you know what? I think I'll end here. I've used quite a bit of product from the box. So we have this page, and we have this page with the flip, and we can put some fun things in there and decorate under here and decorate this page. And then on this side we have this. The more I'm looking at this, I don't like it. I'm gonna go through and fix that somehow. Oh, I don't know how yet. Probably some gesso. I'll put some gesso on there and then to cover it a little bit and then stamp it nicely on it. I think I'll do that. But I'll do that off camera. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you, Amanda. I super love this box. I think you do a great job with curating these items and creating your own items to go with it. And I thank you for the opportunity to show people how to junk journal with your subscription box. So go check out Your Creative Studio. Hit the subscribe and button and bell so that you can see my other videos that I have backed up and all ready to come out. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great long 4th of July weekend. See you later. Bye.